All right, what is up, everybody? Mr. McDirt here, and today is not my typical video. And uh, mind you, I haven't been on YouTube for a while. I've just been struggling with what I wanted to do. It's just certain things. I've been really busy, and I haven't wanted to play ESO at all lately. But I have got into Skyrim a little bit, and today I was going to share with you a 5-mod wish list. So this is only 5 mods I just came up with off the top of my head. They may already be a thing, but I have looked and I have not seen anything like these things. So I doubt they're in the game. I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them in mod form, and I've looked everywhere to try to find them as already being in the game. But anyway, basically my 5 mod wish list. We're gonna start with the first one. It's a really basic idea. Probably not the first one to think this one up, but is multiple followers. Now, what I mean by that, people probably say, oh, you can have a dog and a person. Yeah, you can have a dog and a person, but like, you can't have 2 or 3 people followers. Like, you couldn't have Lithia and maybe like 2 mercenaries or somebody follow you around when you want to go do a quest with people. And there's lots of quests where you fight alongside multiple people. So like, why shouldn't that be a thing in like the game itself? Why shouldn't you be able to like have multiple followers? Now, maybe not multiple animal followers, because animals tend to be a little overpowered as shit, but I was thinking multiple followers. Like, you could have Lydia and like Alfred the Unbroken, or however the fuck you say her name. Like, just different, just more than one person following you into combat is what I'm saying. Second mod, and I feel like is a big one. I don't know how hard this would be to implement it, but look at this place. This place is kind of beautiful, right? Let me head over here to the Rift real quick. This is where this mod is supposed to take place. This number 2 on the list, okay? So my second mod idea was maybe a house over here in the Rift. Have you ever thought of how beautiful the Rift actually is? I mean, take a look at this place. This place is kind of gorgeous, actually. Let me get out of this spot. This spot's not my favorite. It could be your favorite, though. Who knows? But just take a look at this place. Is it not gorgeous as actual shit? Think about it. You got the mountains in the background. You got this nice, beautiful birchwood forest. Kind of gives a very fall-like atmosphere to it. Yeah, this is a beautiful place for a Heartfire house, like these custom buildable homes. You got, like, the one I was at was Lakeview Manor, right? Easiest one to get, right? So you got Lakeview Manor right here. Why wouldn't it be a good idea to have one right around here in the Rift? I mean, of course, you'd probably have to clear out landscape. I don't know where would be the most compatible for said idea, but think about it. This is a beautiful freaking place to be, is it not? Like, look at this place. I'm gonna go beat Homeboy's ass real quick. He looks like he wants the pubes. All right, 3 guys over here. So just take a look at this place. Is it not gorgeous as shit? Like, come on. Look at the Rift. Just look at the background. It's perfect for a Heartfire home. I think so. Sorry, I'm killing the Dremora dude. So. Alright, now the third one. Here's where my these requests get a little bit bigger. So I was thinking for number 3, a child rescue quest. Think about this for a moment. Most of you guys out there that go with families on the game, it gets a little boring just playing tag over and over again. Just give them gifts. I mean, yeah, it's cool, it's immersive, but think about if your child actually was misbehaving a little bit. Maybe your child went out wandering or something, and say it only works if you have a dog or a wife. Let's just say you have a dog or a wife, or your child has a pet and you have a wife or something. And said individual comes up and is like, hey, so-and-so child has been missing for like so many hours. Can you please go out and make sure they're okay? So you go out and let's say, let's use Lake Manor for like the best possible example. So you got Lake Manors over here. Let's say you find the child somewhere off over here, or over here, over here, over here, towards the Guardian Stones, up past Riverwood maybe, or near Bleak Falls Barrow, maybe near Helgen possibly. Not near the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, but just anywhere that's like a considerable distance away from the house. Like, let's say even all the way up as far as out here, like maybe. I mean, this is just something that would make it more immersive. And I pulled this idea from Red Dead Redemption, the mission where you gotta go rescue Jack from his grizzly hunt. But think about it: if you actually had to rescue your children because they were being mischievous, it'd give the game a little bit more immersivity. I really think that. 4 is kind of another one I've kind of pulled from Red Dead Redemption, is an errand request. So you don't really run many errands for your family. Think about it. You really don't. You don't really go out and get supplies for, especially, most of the stuff's Heartfire stuff. Most of this is Heartfire DLC type shit. So, errand requests, let's say you're at Lakeview Manor, your wife comes up and is like, hey, you need to go in town to get some supplies, we're running short on things. So, you're like, all right, and you go up to the merchant in Whiterun or someone, and they have the supplies in their thing. And that's where you gotta get the stuff, and then you bring it, you give it all to your wife, and then you complete the quest by doing that. I thought that was a really interesting idea. It'd give you something else to do, a little something out of the random. You also could choose to deny it, and then your wife would obviously be pissed at you for a little while, but you know, women get over themselves, so oh fucking well. Number 5. This one's like maybe a little controversial one that maybe not everybody would be into, but I certainly think it would be interesting. So I'm gonna show you the mod that this would go the best with. Alright, if it'll fucking load, okay. So where is it? Where is it, kids? Where is it? So there's a mod up here, if I can frickin' find it. I don't know where the fuck it is. What the fuck, yo? Here it is. Alternate start, live another life. So wouldn't it be cool if this would make the alternate start, live another life a little bit more immersive? So imagine if you could actually be a patron in a bar, or a bandit, or a sailor, or somebody who's a foreigner to Skyrim. Say you could actually be, like, let's just use a patron in an inn or something. I said a patron in a bar, I meant in an inn. Imagine you could actually be a patron at an inn. So, or you could be a guard, like you could be like one of those waiters at an inn or something. I'm sorry, my mind's going blank a little bit. So that was like the most common one, but imagine if you could be a guard too. So you could do guard-like things. Like, for example, if you were a guard and you just stand around, every now and again another guard would come up to you and say, hey, we need to look for a bandit. He's been spotted around here, but we can't find him, and we need to find him. So let's say you just get that bandit, or you get those quests, and you gotta patrol around and look for trouble, and like you go on guard duty. Or let me restart all this. So okay, so you start a guard quest, right? And then all you gotta do is just protect the town. So vampires will show up, bandits will show up, burglars, thieves, and all that good stuff will go around robbing people. Even the occasional assassin will come in and assassinate the holy hell out of somebody. So, and it's your job to keep the town safe. Obviously, you fail if a citizen dies or is struck by you or something like that. Maybe not struck by you, that one's a little too much. Well, let's say a citizen dies and that's the whole quest failed. Maybe you get fired from being a guard. So these are just ideas I thought would be interesting. Or maybe you could be a lumber worker or a merchant or something, and you gotta stand around, and you got maybe 5 minutes, and so many people will come up to you and they'll buy stuff from you. But you gotta go out and hunt for those resources on the other days to make sure you have enough to sell. Like this is what I think would be make the game a little bit more role play. Like you could be what you actually wanted to be, instead of just being the Dragonborn hero all the time. Which there's nothing wrong with being the Dragonborn hero. It's just a little cliche. Everyone does it. So it's like, I don't know, a mod that would give you the option to be whatever else you wanted to be. You know, it wouldn't stricken you to be a certain thing. I don't know. These are my 5 mods list. I want to hear what you guys think of this in the comment section below. If you think these ideas are any bit of good, or if you think they're all just super duper poop. I want to hear genuinely what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm going to try to submit this video to like Nexus Mods or somebody that does a lot of Skyrim modding. But however, for now, Mr. McDirt, peace.